Guys will dehydrate. You lose as much water sleeping as you do when you're running around during the course of the day. So we need to talk about water and hydration, specifically dehydration. Can anybody remember from last year the first symptom of dehydration? Lack of water. Can anybody remember from last year? Who was here last year? I don't know why you don't remember. How old are you? You know why you don't remember? Because you're 10. Okay, first symptom of dehydration, lack of focus and concentration. Center for Disease Control and the National Institute of Health is actually, we're starting to figure out that all this ADD with hyperactivity stuff that young boys have problems with is just dehydration. That's all it is. First symptom of dehydration, you have a 2% loss of hydration. You lose focus and concentration. So far, so good. There's also, did anybody know what a disc is in your front? What's a disc? That's like the shock pad between your vertebrae. And when you're hydrated, the shock pad is like a wet sponge. With a 2% loss of hydration, that wet sponge gets dry. What happens to impact and rotation capacity? Goes away. Okay? So something as simple as water will keep that from happening. I'll tell you how much in a second. The second symptom of dehydration is cramping and just what they call lethargy, where your muscles just don't feel great. If you cramp up and your muscles just don't feel, they feel kind of thick, you've got hydration issues. Third symptom of dehydration. Third, kids are thirsty. It's almost too late for the day. Alright? If you're thirsty, you're 1 pint below 100 pounds. If you're thirsty, you are what? 100 pounds. If kids weigh right around 100, 120 pounds, that means you're a pint below. Fourth symptom, heat stroke. You die. I want you to get the fourth symptom. Are you aware how many kids died last summer night? 2 summers ago in Texas at 106 days in a row, temperatures that were greater than 100 degrees. Are you aware that there were 5 little leaguers, 15 high schoolers, and 4 or 5 college kids that died of what? In Texas. That should scare you. It gets pretty hot here during the summer. Now we start giving you some numbers. You need to have 1 ounce of fluid. 1 fluid ounce of fluid for every pound of bleeding body weight. Pharmacologically. And I'm going to give you 1/2 and 2/3 of your body weight. Here's the big number. 1/2, 2/3 of your body weight in fluid ounces a day at a minimum. And the only thing that counts for hydration is water. Not Gatorade, not Powerade, not Smart Water. Water is the only thing that counts for hydration. Now, parents, I need you to understand, there are not lots of really good drinks out there right now. Big market. Gatorade, if you have $18 a day, 3 Gs are really good for the kids. But who has $18 a day to hydrate the kids? Raise your hand if you do. I want to pal around. So what's the only thing that counts for hydration? Water. Point blank. And I would really, really be emphatic about it, because a dehydrated athlete is not going to, he's going to be, what Ferrari boy? Red Ferrari. Okay, so how much? 1/2 to 2/3 of your body weight in fluid ounces a day. Do I need to do the math for you? You figure that out? You got no fraction? Okay, what's the only thing that counts for water? I gave it away. The only thing that counts for hydration is water. Now there is some research. Let's see if anybody knows what alkaline water is. What's alkaline water? Anybody have any idea at all? Anybody ever seen Fiji water? Fiji water on the shelf? If you have the financial wherewithal, drink Fiji water. Anybody know what alkaline water does? Anybody know what litmus is? Anybody know what acid alkaline is? Anybody ever heard those words? Pick on your parents. What's acid alkaline? What's litmus? What's fluid?
Litmus or like litmus or something's base.
There you go. know the numbers. Are you a doctor?
We
Okay, so you know. Step up here. Alright, you know what
yes, we do.
Alright, tell the kids what you know about acid, alkaline, litmus, and or pH.
Okay, the pH.
First of all, a little Gary clap all the way from New York.
pH is a scale of measuring the hydrogen ions of water. So the pH would be 7.0 is neutral. Anything below 7.0 is acid. Anything above 7.0 is alkaline. And I think the pH of your body
Gary
is...
clap, please. So far, so good. What is the pH of a normal acid? Do you have that?
I think the pH body is 7.6. And it's the other thing is, I'll give you one more tip. What is the pH of the oceans?
The oceans are, listen to this, salt. Is salt acid or alkaline? What is the pH of the ocean? Take a guess. We came from the ocean. Give a hint. I'm taking a guess.
You're on the right track.
7.3?
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you start dropping below 7.3? I need you to listen to this, parents especially. Itises, tendinitis, ligamentitis, bursitis, arthritis, inflammation. If you have plaque in your arteries, you get more plaque. If you have a cancer cell thrives in a slightly acidic environment. So how are we going to keep all this from happening? There's this special thing called alkaline water. If you get Fiji water and you look at it, the pH is 7.8. 7.8 is how much higher than what a normal human being is doing. 0.5. There are waters out there that have as much as 9. I think 9 is too much for this. Yes, sir.
I have a question. My wife just purchased a machine that we hook up to the tap that adds the
Yes.
pH.
$2,500?
About that, yeah.
Okay. You got $2,500? Don't bring it up to your parents. But if you do, every one of my superstar athletes has that system in all their 4 or 5 houses. They hydrate early and then hydrate often, and it's all with alkaline water.
Right.
It is something that is a difference maker. How are you going to get alkaline water? Just go to the shelf and look. The normal bottled waters are all right about 7.2. But if you can find alkaline, there's Fiji water, there's 4. All right, we'll talk about trace minerals in a second. There's 4 or 5 products out there I'm brain draining right now. There's one that came from the swimming environment, but there's 4 bottled waters that are on the shelf out there. I think Trinity's one of them. They're about 20 cents more than regular bottled water. We'll get to it. All right, step right back out here. He opened his big mouth. What happens if you do it with baking soda or whatever? What happens to the gut, the calcium? What happens to your kidneys? What happens to the bacteria in your stomach? You want to kill the bacteria in your gut? Everybody's sitting here, even the peewees, got about 4 pounds of bacteria in your gut. The bacteria in your gut is slightly acidic to break everything down. If you get too much...
If you do the 2 alkaline, that would be the problem.
Thank you very much.
But if you
We have a Gary clap for this man. So it's that really fine balance. If you can get them to hydrate with alkaline water, 3/4, whatever those ratios I gave you, that's enough. We will do, at the end of this lecture, we're going to talk about baking soda, which should make you happy. But you can only do it 3 days a month. You can only use baking soda 3 days a month, and the only time you do it is when you're in huge muscle failure. Okay, chemist, right? Smart guy from New York. Why do you go into muscle failure? Tell me why you go into muscle failure. You don't know, do you? You learn that it's called lactic acid. So when you get too much lactic acid in your system, and then too much acid from protein, then you're really in an issue. That's why in those... How many guys have played like 4 or 5 games in 3 days? You know when you go to those tournaments? You guys done that now? By day 3, you're toast. You know, those days, they have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 100 pounds of body weight, glass of cold water, tastes like chalk. But what happens to the pH of the body during that wear and tear? Oh. See where we're going with it? See, 1 teaspoon for these guys. All right, I want to in a glass of cold water, tap it up, drink it down about an hour before they go to bed. Tomorrow when they wake up, what happens with the pH? Yeah, so all the muscle failure, all the wear and tear from the tournament goes away. They'll be the black drawing, not the red drawing in the constitution. But why can't you do it more than 3 days a month? It starts killing off the bacteria in the gut, the kidneys, kidney stones. Of course it makes sense. Because, yeah. All right, can you try and see how you kind of glad you came? We're talking more about, this is just important. Let me take a step back. We don't often have someone that understands the chemistry of the whole thing. You guys are blessed. I just give you the coach's version. All you have to do is remember the coach's version. But if you really want to get smart about it, I'm going to tell you go to some websites before we're done with it. Are we good? Don't be bored. Hang in there. Don't you dare yawn. Are we good? Okay, let's have a guy clap for New York. Please.
Go ahead. With all these pictures, wouldn't it be more important than to do that?
Try to do it. You know what the sodium sulfur is? Sodium 1, the inexpensive grains of iron, and salt, that's what starts happening. It affects the sodium sulfur. You have to go with the cleanest you possibly can, which is just alkaline water. That would be the most, at this point in time, we have to talk about. So forgive me for, did everybody understand that there's ways you can kickstart stuff, but what's the safest way that we know right now? Alkaline water. If you have 20 cents more per, as a mom, instead of buying regular bottled water, get Fiji or just go online and look for, do alkaline.com, and there's 4 or 5 waters out there that'll help these kids. Now we need to talk about Gatorade. I saw kids drink some Gatorade yesterday, which is okay. What is the purpose of real Gatorade? Does anybody know? What's the purpose?
To replace salt that the sweat has caught out.
Pretty good. Electrolytes. Okay. All Gatorade is, the real Gatorade, the original Gatorade, is the electrolytes. What's the problem with Gatorade? Cover up the taste of those electrolytes. You have to put way too much sugar in it. Now this is brand new information. I just got it about 3 weeks ago. 1 teaspoon of sugar pushes your immune system back 3 hours. Listen to that. A teaspoon of refined carbohydrate sugar, it kind of impedes your immune system for 3 hours. So if these kids, when they too much Gatorade, too much sugar, too much soda, which we're going to talk about, what happens not only to their blood chemistry, but to their immune system? Let me ask you this real quick. How many people drank Gatorade here? Okay, it's okay. I need to just put this in your head. How many kids sitting here have had a soda in the last week? If you've had any kind of soda, raise your hand up. How many parents? I'm looking back here. How many parents have had, oh, I drink diet soda. All right. Now here's the deal. The single worst thing on the market today for the health of a human being is soda. We're going to talk about this after Gatorade. So if you're going to do the Gatorade, it's okay. What I suggest that you do is cut it 4 to 1. Take the regular 12 ounces of Gatorade, pour a little bit in a cup, and then put water on top of it. The electrolytes in Gatorade are way more than you need. What are our options? Mark, you want to tell me the options when it comes to electrolytes?
You can use something called Celtic salt.
Celtic sea salt. How do you spell it?
Celtic. CELTIC. A little pinch of that in a 12-ounce bottle will give you all the electrolytes.
And here's the thing, economics for a mom. You can go to any supermarket, any health food store. Celtic sea salt, it's a black, gray crystal. It's not refined. Take a pinch, put it in a bottle. A bag of Celtic sea salt is about $3.99. It'll last the kids a year.
If you're going to drink Gatorade occasionally, is it better to drink the low-calorie one or not? Makes no difference.
This is the low-calorie one, the one that says it's sugar-free. The artificial sweeteners, now, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but the artificial sweeteners are turning out to, it rots the joints. Your body doesn't know what to do with the artificial sugar, so it stores it in the joints. And long-term diet sodas actually rot the tendons in your elbows and your shoulders and your knees and whatever. Not a good thing. They don't tell you that. You know, your calories are down, but your limbs don't work. So the best thing to do, if I had a wish list for everybody sitting here, if I could get one thing out of this whole nutrition lecture, never drink a soda again. Never.
You hear that?
No, when you look on TV, what is every commercial on TV about?
Soda.
All right. What is the one that they just had a lawsuit? Somebody said they found a rat in a can of Mountain Dew. All right. Somebody said they found parts of a rat in a can of Mountain Dew. They sued Mountain Dew for $12 million, and they threw it out. The first day they threw it out of court. Anybody tell me why? Because all the scientists from Mountain Dew said you could put a whole rat in a can of Mountain Dew and come back 3 days later and the rat's gone. It dissolves the rat. Coke. Anybody had a Coca-Cola in the last month? Okay, you can take a T-bone steak. I want to put this in your head. You can take a T-bone steak, bone, meat, put it in a pan, pour 2 cans of Coke on the T-bone steak, put a lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, come back 3 days later, bone and steak gone. Coca-Cola cleans their car engines, their truck engines in Atlanta with Coke syrup. If you go down to San Diego on the tuna boats, they clean all their brass, all their metal with Coke. Pour a can of Coke in a rag and clean the metal. Don't drink Coke. Don't drink coffee.
Coke will mess up your liver or something?
Of course. Basically, Coca-Cola messes up everything in your body. Don't do it. There's 4 things I'm going to tell you right now. The refined carbohydrates stored as fat. Okay. There are 4 salts and no potassium. All right. The eating in it, the caffeine in it, is a diuretic. What's a diuretic, Mom?
Makes you urinate.
Makes you pee. And we're trying to hydrate these kids. They drank something with caffeine in it, they dehydrate. So don't do soft drinks. I made that clear. We'll move on from there. All right. Monsters will work. Don't ever do an energy drink. What are energy? Now we'll help you out in a couple minutes here. What energy can you put in your body? B12.
So what's the only energy drink? I don't know about this age.
5
hours.
Well, B12. You don't have to spend $4 for a little thing of B12, 5-hour energy. You get sublingual B12. You get a month's supply for about $6. But when we get to supplementing, now be patient with me, guys. I know this is crazy. When do we get to do something? But I need to put this in your head. I need to have the parents here. So hydrate early, hydrate often. 1/2 to 2/3 of your body weight in fluid ounces. Alkaline is better than real water, but real water and alkaline water are the only things that count for hydration. Do not do soft drinks. Say that again.
Do not do soft drinks.
Say no. Get it out of your system. Forget about it. Never do a soft drink again. The lawsuits that are going on right now, are you aware that they can't put soft drinks on a elementary school, junior high, or college campus, or a high school campus right now? Why? Because of the lawsuits, the class action lawsuits. Have you seen the commercial where they're going in and they're pulling all the soft drinks out of the thing, and what are they putting in? Water. So don't do a soft drink. We're over soft drinks. How do you get your electrolytes? How do you spell Celtic? Very good. Celtic sea salt. $3.99 pinch in a bottle of water. Only have to do it once a day. All the electrolytes. Are we good on hydration? Okay. Tired of hydration already? Now tell me about 40, 30, 30. Anybody know what a balanced bar is? What's a balanced bar? Has protein in it. How much protein? Not depends. They can't call it a balanced bar unless it's 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 30% smart fat. If you go back 3 million years ago, that's the way we fed ourselves. If you just ate as a caveman, about 40% of your nutritional intake would be carbohydrates, about 30% would be protein, and about 30% would be smart fat. We're going to talk about carbohydrates first. Kids, can anybody tell me what a carbohydrate is? Where? Einstein, talk to me, dude. What's a carbohydrate? Are you diabetic? Who's diabetic? Anybody? Right. If you're diabetic, you know what carbohydrates are. Sugar. Are you aware of that? You can tell me that?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a refined carbohydrate and a complex carbohydrate? Oh shit. What's a complex carbohydrate? Fruits and vegetables. Can you guys remember a website for me? You sure?
Nutrition.com.
Go to glycemicindex.com. What's your website? You're cold, aren't you? Read my lips. Too bad. Glycemicindex.com. Parents, make a note of that. Glycemicindex.com. Don't eat a food that is greater than 60 on the glycemic index. It used to be 100. A piece of plain white bread has a glycemic index of 100. That used to be what everything was geared on. They dropped it down to 60. Why? Can any of the kids tell me? And then I'm going to ask a parent. Why would they, in our country today, have dropped the glycemic index from 100, which used to be the good one, now down to 60? Why? Tell me why.
Do you have a lot of fast food?
There's a lot of fat in this country. And we're fat because of carbohydrates, not because of fats and protein. What I just said. Say it. Say it again. Good and loud so we can all hear. We're fat because of carbohydrates, not because of protein or smart fat. We have too much sugar in this country. How many guys like, I love cereal. Those frosted mini wheats, any kind of Cheerio, any kind of frosted flake, that's what I ate a whole lot of when I was growing up. Are you aware that cereals are almost as bad as soft drinks? How many guys had cereal before? Carbohydrate problem. It's not on any, you can't find it on any glycemic index. The only cereal that is glycemic friendly is steel oats or whole Quaker oats. It's the only one that holds up. Even the Kashi stuff, supposedly heart friendly. Don't eat cereals. Are you starting to see what cereal companies are doing? They're making cereal protein cereal. That's dad. Why are Kellogg's and Toast coming up with protein cereal? Lawsuits. You got it. The only compelling reason for these companies to change is when they start getting into the pockets. So one of these days I'll be able to say you can eat this cereal, and this cereal. But right now, the only cereal that you eat, the only one that passes the glycemic index is whole Quaker oats and steel cut oats. Period. Are we good on that?
That means
And
no instant oats, right? No
instant oatmeal is already sugar. If you empty a bag of instant oatmeal with fruit and whatever in it, says good for you, and you pour hot water on it, it's sugar. It's just like, I'm going to gross you out here. If you look at a soft drink, Big Gulp, anybody know what a Big Gulp is? 32 ounces of soft drink. They outlawed them in New York. Why are they outlawed in New York? Because 32 ounces of Big Gulp is 28 teaspoons of sugar. That should scare you to death. That oatmeal you're just talking about, if it says 5 ounces, that's normally with a little 5-ounce thing of oatmeal, right? That's 15 teaspoons of sugar. Do the math. What do we know about 1 teaspoon of sugar? It pushes what back? Cool time, huh? Am I scaring some parents here? Got to be smart. All right. Are we done with carbohydrates? Where do you find out which carbohydrates to eat?
Glycemicindex.com.
Say it again.
Glycemicindex.com.
Right to the top of the class. Woohoo! I bet you can't spell it for me.
Shit, I can.
Spell it.
Glycemicindex.
You missed one letter, but it's close enough. 60 on the glycemic index. Good job. How'd you know about this stuff? Last year?
I wasn't there last year.
So you get this all figured out by yourself? All right, enough with that, with hydration and glycemic index. All right, 40, 30, 30. So that's complex carbs. How about protein? 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Hold your hand up like this. For your size, if you cut at the ribs, you ate 2 hands of protein a day. That's all the protein you need. So on my hand, it's a small fillet, chicken breast, a piece of salmon. All right. Ron, hold your hand up. He can eat significantly more protein than you can. Why? Large human. All right. 2 hands of protein. So what proteins count? Any protein is good protein. Red meat takes a beating, not because red meat is bad, but because of the way it's preserved, processed, etc. Protein is protein. How much protein? 2 hands of protein a day. Spread it over 3 meals, and hopefully 2 snacks. What counts for protein? Any meat of any kind. Does that make sense? Protein is protein.
What about eggs? What do you consider?
Eggs, how many people have cholesterol issues? I'm going to look this way. Raise your hand high if you have cholesterol issues. If you don't expose the yolk to heat and oxygen, there's no cholesterol. No bad cholesterol. So hard-boiled, soft-boiled, and poached, no cholesterol issue. If you fry them, if you scramble them, then it turns to cholesterol loose. So you can eat eggs, great source of protein for these kids too. Right? But you can't expose, if you have cholesterol issues, you can't expose the yolk to heat and oxygen, or you've got cholesterol problems. Are we good? Eggs are a great source of protein. All right. Smart fat. I know you guys are cold. Too bad, so sad. I'm cold too. Smart fat. I bet you can't tell me what smart fats are. Who was here last year? Omega-3, 6, and 9. You remember anything about this stuff? I want you to remember at least a little bit. If I see you again next year, it's got to help. I'm going to pick on you specifically. Okay, I'll give you the ones you have to get out. And this is how strong I feel about it. On the way home today, stop by your supermarket, stop by your health food store, and get some kind of fish oil. On the inexpensive end, just plain old flavored fish oil. On the very expensive end, pharmaceutical grade krill. It's omega-3. What's that? Well, you're right on top of things. Probably because your dad tells you have to take it, right? Tell me you don't fart like a moose. When you first start taking fish oil, you can go in the wallpaper field. It takes you about 2 weeks to get used to fish oil. I'm telling you right now, flatulence is a huge issue. So in the morning when you're getting ready to go to school, don't take your fish oils in. It's about 9 o'clock, and in this class, you're going to clear the classroom out. Period, point blank. And if you have hang time, that class is unusable for the rest of the day. Right, so omega-3s. What are sources of omega-3s that you can get from your food, guys? Besides the supplements, they don't get enough. They get 6s and 9s, which are inflammatory essential fatty acids. If they don't get enough 3s, they got to go omega-3s. Fish oil, you get it from avocados. Avocado country, right here. That means if you guys like guacamole, all right, guacamole is a great source. Nuts of any variety. Fast swimming cold water fish. Omega-3s like crazy. That's why the Japanese have no trouble with omega-3s over there, because they eat a lot of raw fish, and most of their broths are fish-based. That makes sense. So does that make sense? 40, 30, 30. Somebody has a question on here? You good? Balanced bar. 40, 30, 30. Most important meal of the day is breakfast. Get a balanced breakfast in your body. How many people eat breakfast this morning? Tell me why breakfast is so important. Say it again. It doesn't fuel you for the day. You still have to eat the rest of the day. What it does, it sets your metabolic thermostat. If you don't eat a breakfast, or you eat a bad breakfast, no matter how well you eat and hydrate the rest of the day, your blood chemistry is the black Ferrari. Pardon me, the red Ferrari. If you do eat a balanced breakfast, I'm not giving you permission, but you can eat like crap the rest of the day and still have a balanced blood chemistry. So as a mom, most important meal for the kid, classroom, walking around during the course of the day, being an athlete, breakfast. 40, 30, 30. If you don't have a lot of time, build your breakfast around a balance bar. If you put your breakfast together yourself, yogurt, fruit, handful of nuts, a glass of anything but apple juice, all right? Giddy up and go. If you can mix in some meat, that would be great, but not necessary. So what's breakfast for this age group?
Breakfast burrito.
Now, breakfast burritos aren't bad if you had what to go with it. Then again, sometimes fruit.
Fruit and milk.
So, does that make sense for us?
Say that again about apples.
Apple juice, unfortunately, is just sugar water. Now, we're also reaching the point now with the research we're getting back, it's starting to say that any kind of juice. If you make orange juice from scratch, throw the juice away and eat the pulp and the rotten. But we're not there yet. But we do know for a fact that apple juice has more sugar than soft drink. This is basically sugar water. Okay? So I hope nobody's working in the apple business here. But don't do apple juice. And then what are all the inner cities getting to the meal? Apple juice, mac and cheese, and a roll. How much sugar is going on with that? All sugar. Almost done. If I was to say supplements, why don't these, no, supplements are more, do we have time? Do the parents want to hear about supplements real quick? Why should we supplement in our country? Because our food sucks. So I'm just going to, and this is more for the parents, I'm just going to throw it at you. Can you give me 5 more minutes, guys? I know you're getting answers. 5 more minutes. We need a omega-9 digest enzyme.